Quite often on this channel, I will do the cost of living, how much it costs to rent, how much is the electricity, the water, the food, the entertainment, the beer, the travel, etc. But I thought I'd do something different today, and the top end living, high class. What can $500,000 American dollars get you in a property in Siem Reap? Now, how much could it get you in the United States? How much could it get you in England? It's going to be, you could say, middle to high class. Maybe I'm wrong. Please agree or disagree with me with that. For example, the house that I was raised in, it cost my dad £52,000, and in 2001, my mum sold it for £500,000. In 2014, it was back on the market again for 1.2 million, and I could imagine now it's about 2.5 million pounds for this. This was just outside London, so to speak, a commuter town, so making it very convenient with really nice schools there, etc., etc. But that's sort of like my experience in the UK. So how much would it be for this house here? Well, the asking price is $495,000 American dollars, which in this country is a bucket load. But what do you get with this one? So this is located outside of the city centre. It's about, they say, 15 minutes by car. So with this, you would need to have a car. Because it's in the countryside and sort of like nothing around, maybe if you wanted it, you would have to have some security. So that's an additional cost. And maybe because it's such a big house and there's only one person or two people living there, for example, then maybe you would need some kind of housekeeper, because otherwise you'll be spending all day cleaning. This house, I do believe, comes with air conditioning in all rooms, and it's just very, very modern, and it's like maybe you could negotiate this down to about 400,000 American dollars. Remember, the real estate agent, the estate agent is going to take 5% usually of that, so they're looking for a high yield. But possibly you could negotiate this down to maybe 400,000 to 450,000. Still a lot of money, but how much is your house worth in the United States of America? And this is the top end living. This is like 5-star luxury. And if I had this kind of money available, it possibly would be a possibility for me. Let me just show you some pictures for a moment or two, and then I'll get back to you. So how much do you think the electric would cost for this one? My electricity for a 2-bedroom townhouse with near enough one air conditioning on at one time, near enough for 24 hours a day, goes for just under, let's just say $100. The water I pay, well, it comes with the security, and we pay $70 something every 6 months, including the water, and hopefully it's going to be government water there as well. We do have security, as I mentioned, and with a house like this in the countryside, you can have lots of fresh air. But I would also recommend, if you do get this kind of house, would be to invest in a generator, because the electricity in Cambodia, it is better, but sometimes you do get these occasional big brownouts. And if you wanted a generator for the whole house, so to speak, you're looking at maybe something like 4,000 to 5,000 American dollars, but they are very noisy, but it's not going to be all the time. The pied de resistance with this is the swimming pool, and to have your own pool, but this has got to be maintained as well. But that's not a problem in Siem Reap because it's a tourist town. Most hotels will have a swimming pool there, so the people who come and clean near enough are going to be busy. I really don't know the cost of it. I don't have my own pool. When I first came here, my first hotel, I did stay in this city for about 1 month. It did have a swimming pool, which was really nice. The second one didn't, but it did come with a bigger room and free breakfast. I am sort of really going off topic with this one. So if you're thinking of living here, setting up a business here, and you can afford this luxury, this is what you're going to get for your bang for your buck. You can get a lot cheaper, like this house that I'm living in now. This cost me 55,000 American dollars, and then we've spent, I don't know, 10, maybe 20 on air conditioning, furniture, generators, roof for the garages, all the furniture. It came with 3 fitted bathrooms, but no hot water. It came with a fitted kitchen, and they gave one TV and 1 refrigerator. So if you want the absolute luxury, you can get it, but you are going to pay for it. The same as like in New York City. Now, could you get this style of house in New York City, or even in the other places just outside, like New Jersey, for example? I think my sister's house, she lives in New Jersey, and I think her house now is worth about 1 million, and I think it's 4 to 5 bedroom. This house we're looking at now is a 4-bedroom house. There's 1 bedroom downstairs, so that can be converted into an office or something, and then there's 3 upstairs, 1 with a walk-in wardrobe. Again, these pictures are not corresponding to what I'm saying, but you're getting the idea. So if you want that lap of luxury in your retirement, and you like the peace and quiet of the countryside, and the real luxury of having your own swimming pool, but not paying millions and millions of dollars for it in a suburb or in New York State itself, for example, then there. You do have the, some people do say, what about the problems of humidity? Well, yeah, it is hot, and when it rains, yeah, it can rain really heavily. So you've got to make sure it has a paved road. I'm not too sure if this one does or doesn't. Now, if you are thinking of renting or buying, there is one big estate agent here called IPS, and I am going to put the picture of it at the link. You can call them or you can email them, and I'm sure to help. You can go to their website and they will have a live chat with you there, and it's ips.com/Cambodia. Just go on Google, it will go there straight away. So luxury living for the high class. I would joke and say, do you have more money than sense? This is like the top end. You can find better deals, more suitable, practical. But when you do pack up your bags in the UK or in Europe or in America, you want something better than you had before, and you want to pay less for it. And in some cases for this house, it's going to be more than that. But if you do have a couple of million, you're tired of England, for example, then you can get this one, and then there's no kind of like extra tax for it or there. You just pay the local things at the time, and you could have this luxury living in the countryside if it's your cup of tea. What I'm trying to show you here is basically the different side, or we've always shown $200, $300, $400 apartments, which are fine, and it comes with a shared swimming pool. But if you want this all by yourself, greedy in some way, then you can, but it's pretty heavy price. I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for your time. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you want me to have a house like this, then please donate to the channel with the links in the description below. I would be internally grateful for you. God bless to all. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.